On Sunday, two of the best teams in the Premier League faced each other. It was a very it was a very tight game. Both teams were cancelling each other out. City's defense was good. Arsenal defense was good. City didn't create much. Arsenal didn't create much. And the stats showed City. I'm always 50-50 when it comes to stat. I don't just follow the stats. I look at, like, whatever I watch, I try to see if the stat is saying the same thing. And to be honest, I don't understand how the stat said we had more expected goals, because the truth is we were not trying to make anything happen. Arsenal were shutting us down. So how we had more expected goals, I don't understand because Haaland could not make anything happen. Haaland could not make anything happen. Saliba and Gabriel Jesus were close marking him. They really defended well against him. So the stat said we had more XG, and to me, I don't think that stat is correct. Honestly, I don't just follow stat blindly. Sometimes, yes, it's accurate, but in this particular game, I don't think we had more XG. I just felt it should have been balanced, because the game was a balanced game. Both teams, like I said, were cancelling each other out. But I know we didn't have Kevin De Bruyne, we didn't have Rodri. They didn't have Saka as well. Martinelli didn't start for them. And if you try to downplay Martinelli's presence in the Arsenal team, that's very wrong, because Martinelli is a very good player. At the moment, he's one of the left wingers in form in the Premier League. He's a very good player. And so you shouldn't try to downplay it because he started the game late, same way Partey. Then again, we were still lucky to have Kovacic on the pitch. The first tackle, yellow card. The second one was definitely a yellow card. Even the first tackle, I'm sure most ref, if they look at it, it can be a red card as well, because that tackle was very hard. So then again, like I said, we're still lucky to have Kovacic on the pitch. Apart from the first 20 minutes, nothing did happen. And Mikel pulled out a masterclass performance. I know sometimes people think for you to have a masterclass performance, you need to be like playing like Pep, expansive kind of football. You need to be attacking, or you need to be playing like Klopp per se. But no, sometimes masterclass performance just have to be with you keeping your shape, you shutting down the team, neutralizing them, trying to stop their rhythm. And that's what Mikel did. He normally, honestly, I was expecting Arteta to come out to attack us. Mikel Arteta just changed it, and I was very surprised. I was expecting him to come out, because hardly you see Mikel stick away from his principles. He always comes out to play. Mikel will come out to play you despite who you are. He has instilled in them to go out to play, how, like, they have a system, they have a style of play. So they go out to play, they press you and they try to score you. But for this particular game, he changed. And the reason why I'm sure he did that, because he's a manager that is growing. Mikel is still young. He's still, like, for a manager, he's still learning on the job. He's still growing with experience. And the reason why he even decided to play that way is because I'm sure he has realized, if I decide to go toe-to-toe with this guy, I've tried it, it doesn't work. So I should try something else. And sometimes Pep does it. Sometimes Pep makes some kind of funny tactical change. Because see, in the game against Bayern last year, Bernardo Silva was sort of playing left back or so. Pep makes some sort of change, and the same thing Mikel did. And that's why sometimes I don't even like when we come up against teams like Thomas Tuchel team, or Antonio Conte, or Diego Simeone, because these teams, they will just make it so difficult for you to break them down, and they will hit you on the fast break. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, when he was still a manager in Manchester United, I was actually scared of playing Manchester United, because he was so good at catching us on the fast break. And if there's any way to beat Pep, that's the best way. And that's what Mikel did. So some City fans trying to downplay Arsenal's performance, or then trying to downplay Mikel's achievement in that particular game, to me, I feel is wrong. I'll be very honest. I don't think is right, because Mikel did a masterclass performance. You don't have to do something like attacking or maybe playing expansive kind of football. It was a masterclass performance, because what Mikel did was like a systematic kind of press. He didn't even really sit deep too much. He just made it difficult. They were defending so well, trying to stop our reading. And that's why sometimes you could see Gabriel Jesus going forward, trying to make something happen. They were even doing systematic press, like I said, because you could see Odegaard will press, Nketiah will press. They knew when to press. Declan Rice was good. Declan Rice was good on that day too. So both teams basically were cancelling each other out. The same way we were trying to make something happen, they were countering us. It was the same way whenever they were trying to make something happen, we were countering them. Yes, the goal came from a deflection, but I don't think Mikel will still lose that game, even if we had Rodri or Kevin De Bruyne on the pitch, just because of the way he set up to play. I don't think he will lose that game. I really don't think he will lose that game, just because of the way he set up to play. And I think going forward, to me, I feel he has found a way to play us. He has really found a way to play us. Some people might not agree, but I think Mikel has found a way to play us. And that's another worrying sign for me. But again, Pep will always try to come out with something. But that's aside. Just give credit where credit is due. Mikel did a very good performance. He did a very good performance. And it means something for them. It means something for them. Confidence. And if there's anything you need in football, and whenever maybe you are going to challenge for a trophy, you need that confidence. Confidence is very important in football. One of the reasons why, yes, we played well in the Champions League, all through the Champions League, but another thing that really helped us was that confidence when we won against Madrid. It gave us that confidence. Of course, you've won the best team in European football. What is left? And that's why we went into that final with confidence. So confidence is good, and that's what they got, Arsenal. That's what they got. Credit to them. Does this mean they will go on to win the title? No. But then again, it's something for a young side. They're a very young side. I was very surprised how Mikel set up, honestly, because he really organized that team very well. He really organized them. Saliba and Gabriel Jesus were excellent. They sort of made it difficult for Haaland. They made it difficult for Haaland. You can blame Pep, how Pep set up. Pep was overthinking and the rest. But still, I'm there to tell you, the way Mikel set up his boys to play against us, it would have been difficult for them to lose that game. They'll probably leave with a point. And I think, honestly, there will be a balance now going forward. When I mean there will be a balance now going forward, they might come to the Etihad, they'll win them, and we might go to Emirates, they'll win us. It won't be like before anymore, where we slap them. Like home and away, we just keep beating them. I think going forward, there will be a balance now. There will be a balance because Mikel has found a way. Mikel has actually found a way to play us. And like I said, if there's any way to play Pep, is by going the other way, not trying to go toe-to-toe with him. Not try to go toe-to-toe with him. And that's what Mikel did. And they did it very well. They didn't even... Sometimes when we come up against teams that play very low block, it's because they don't try to come out to break us, like to come out to counter us. They just sit deep and they just keep sitting deep and we'll punish you, we'll roll you over. That's Man City for you. That's Man City. And that's why when we played Wolves, you can see Wolves were sitting deep, but they had moments when they were attacking us. They had moments when they were attacking us. It was the same thing with Arsenal. They were sort of not sitting deep, yeah, but they were like blocking the lines, making it difficult for us to penetrate them. But they were always trying to make something happen. Okay, but Jesus was always moving, carrying the ball. He was moving. So credit to Arsenal, credit to them. They needed this. Honestly, they needed this for the mental side. They needed it for the mental side. They needed it for the confidence, because they're a young side. But this doesn't mean it doesn't guarantee the league. It doesn't really guarantee the league. And the excuse of we did have Rodri, we did have Kevin De Bruyne, they did have Saka too. We had a team to play that game. We had a team to play that game. That's the truth. We had a team to play that game. We had a team to play the game. Alvarez there, Diaz there, Walker there, Nite Ake, who was probably our best defender last season, is there. Bernardo Silva, yes, he came back from injury, is there. We had a good team. Haaland was there. We had a good team to play them. So I don't think there was any excuse or because of Rodri or Kevin De Bruyne. Yes, there would have been a difference, but I'm just saying I don't think Arsenal will lose the game because of how Mikel set up his boys to play that game, because he did very, very well and they did very, very well. So you just have to give them credits. And like I said, going forward, I think there will be a balance in terms of we might come to Emirates, get a point. They might come to Etihad, get a point. That balance, going forward, there will be that balance. I don't think it will be like before anymore, where we just slap them home and away. We always beat them. I don't think it will be like that going forward. That's it for me, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Please do not forget to like, do not forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you very much.